All right, so get this. We got an outline for a YouTube video,
Okay.
and it's called Top 10 AI Websites That Feel Illegal to Know About.
Hmm.
And I like that.
I know, right? It kind of does feel like you're getting away with something
Yeah.
when you start using these.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, what's so interesting is that they put the power of AI
Yeah.
into the hands of anyone, no matter what your technical background is or anything.
Right.
Really, it's like this democratizing force
Totally.
for creativity and productivity.
So let's just jump right in
Okay.
and explore these 10 websites, unpack what they do and how they can be your secret weapon.
Sounds good.
And as we go, I want you to be thinking about how could these tools change your game?
Absolutely.
All right, so first up,
Yeah.
we've got Runway ML.
Okay.
So this website is not just about simple video editing.
Right.
It's about using AI to perform edits that used to require serious expertise.
Yeah. It's
Like serious?
you used to have to go to film school to do this stuff.
Yeah, totally.
And now,
You don't.
so think about this.
Okay.
Runway ML uses algorithms to analyze your video,
Uh-huh.
and it can remove unwanted objects,
Wow.
like a random person walking through your shop
Oh, yeah.
without you needing to be like a pro editor.
That's awesome.
I know.
And it's not just about like fixing mistakes either.
Oh, really?
You can actually generate entire scenes using AI.
Whoa.
Imagine the potential for filmmakers, marketers, anyone who needs to create like compelling video content.
That's wild. It is. Okay, next up we've got Copy.ai.
Oh,
This is like having a 24/7 AI copywriter on call.
nice.
Need to write a product description that actually sells? Or craft engaging social media posts without spending hours on them?
Yeah.
Copy.ai can do it all.
I mean, what I think is really fascinating about this one is that it addresses like a real pain point
Totally.
for businesses and creators, which is just the sheer volume of content
Yeah.
that you need to produce these days.
You have to just be constantly churning it out.
You do. It's a lot.
All right, what if you could take that written content, your blog posts, your articles,
Okay.
and transform them into videos?
Oh, wow.
That's where Pictory.ai comes in.
Okay.
It adds visuals, voiceovers,
Yeah.
everything you need to turn words into a dynamic video experience.
It's really smart because it just ties into this larger trend we're seeing anyway.
Of course.
With how people consume content. Video is king
Absolutely.
these days. And Pictory.ai allows you to reach a wider audience
All right.
by repurposing your existing work.
And make it work for you.
Exactly.
And while we're talking about creating engaging content,
Yeah.
let's not forget about the soundtrack.
Oh, that's right.
Sounddraw.io lets you create custom royalty-free music tracks in a variety of styles.
I love this.
You can even tailor the music to fit the mood and energy of your content.
Yeah, think about how much time and money people spend
I know, right?
searching for the perfect background music or dealing with licensing fees.
Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare.
It's a lot, and Sounddraw.io eliminates all that and gives you complete creative control.
All right, now hold on to your hats because this next one
Okay.
is truly mind-bending.
Right.
Descript is an audio and video editor that lets you edit
Wait.
by manipulating the transcript.
What?
That's right, you can literally edit audio and video by deleting, adding, or changing words in the text.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
That is a game changer,
It is.
particularly for accessibility.
Yeah.
Think about the possibilities for individuals with hearing impairments.
Right.
They can now fully engage with audio and video content through this intuitive text-based editing.
That's really cool.
Sounds amazing.
All right, let's move on to Jasper AI.
Okay.
This is like having a super-powered writing assistant,
Uh-huh.
especially for long-form content.
Right?
It can generate entire articles, blog posts, even scripts, all optimized for search engines.
It's remarkable how quickly it can produce high-quality content.
It is.
And I think this one in particular really raises an interesting question.
What's that?
How will tools like this shape the future of content creation?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Okay, get ready for this one.
All right.
Synthesia.io.
Okay.
This website creates AI avatars that can speak in multiple languages.
Wow.
Imagine creating training videos, product demos, or even personalized messages with a realistic virtual presenter.
Yeah, I mean, the potential here is huge for global communication.
Oh,
Imagine breaking down language barriers and making information accessible to everyone,
that's awesome.
regardless of their native language.
Of course, we can't talk about AI without mentioning ChatGPT.
Right.
It's gone way beyond basic chatbot interactions.
It really has.
People are using it for coding,
Mhm.
brainstorming business plans, conducting research. It's become an indispensable tool.
It's true. And I think what makes it so fascinating
Yeah.
is its ability to kind of synthesize vast amounts of information
Yeah.
and present it in a way that is both comprehensive and easy to understand.
Yes.
It's like having access to a world-class expert in any field you can imagine.
Totally. And they're so good at distilling it down into something that's actually digestible.
They are. Now let's talk about unleashing your inner artist with Midjourney.
Ooh.
This site generates stunning artwork based on text prompts.
Wow.
You describe what you want to see, and Midjourney's AI creates it.
So cool.
Talk about sparking creativity.
I know it really kind of blurs the line between human and machine creativity
It does.
because it allows anyone, regardless of their artistic skills,
Yes.
to bring their visions to life.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have Beautiful.ai,
Okay.
the presentation software that takes the pain out of creating slide decks.
Nice.
It literally designs the slides for you based on your content.
Cool.
No more spending hours fiddling with PowerPoint.
Oh, right. This is a fantastic example of how AI can streamline even the most mundane tasks.
Totally.
And in a world where we're just constantly bombarded with information,
Yes.
anything that saves time and effort is a win.
So we've just scratched the surface of what these 10 websites can do.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah. It's mind-blowing, and I think what's even more mind-blowing is this is just the beginning.
I know.
The possibilities with AI are constantly expanding,
Totally.
and it's exciting to think about what the future holds.
Yeah. So in the next part of our deep dive,
Okay.
we're going to explore some of those possibilities.
All right.
We'll look at the bigger picture and how these AI tools might impact various aspects of our lives.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's amazing to think about all the ground we covered in part 1.
I know, right?
We explored 10 AI websites
We did.
that are already changing the game
Yeah.
for creatives, entrepreneurs, and really anyone who wants to work smarter, not harder.
It's true, and what's so remarkable is how accessible these powerful tools have become.
Totally.
And as we kind of move forward, it's so interesting to think about the ripple effects
Yeah,
that they might have across industries.
exactly. So, for instance, one area that's sparking a lot of discussion is the potential impact on the job market.
Right.
Could these tools create new opportunities, or will they replace certain roles altogether?
It's a complex question.
It is.
On the one hand, AI can automate tasks
Yeah.
that are repetitive or time-consuming,
Right?
which frees up human workers
Yeah.
to focus on more creative, strategic, interpersonal aspects of their jobs.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
Think about all the time people spend
I know.
on tasks that could easily be handled by AI,
Totally.
and then that time could be reinvested
Exactly.
in things that require uniquely human skills like critical thinking, problem solving,
Yeah.
building relationships.
Exactly. And I think as AI technology continues to advance,
Right.
it's going to be crucial for people to embrace lifelong learning
Absolutely.
and really develop skills that complement these tools.
Adaptability is key.
It is.
We need to be open to learning new things, expanding our skill sets, and evolving alongside these technologies.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, another area where AI is raising some interesting questions
Yeah.
is in content creation. We've seen, tools like Jasper AI
Right.
that can generate articles and blog posts in minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What does this mean for writers and the future of content?
Yeah, it's a big question for sure.
It is.
And it's definitely a conversation starter. Like,
Yeah.
will AI become a collaborator
Right.
in the creative process?
Right.
Or will it be seen as a replacement for human writers?
Right. Or will it push the boundaries
Oh, interesting.
of what we even consider creative?
Yeah.
Will AI-generated content inspire new forms of art and expression?
That's so interesting.
Could it lead to entirely new genres or mediums we haven't even imagined yet?
And how will it affect our relationship with art in general?
Totally.
Will it change how we define creativity,
Right.
originality, even authorship?
Big questions.
Yeah, it's a lot. And I think it's something that,
Yeah.
as AI becomes more integrated into our lives,
Mm-hmm.
it's crucial to have open and honest conversations about.
Totally. We need to be talking about this.
Yeah, and to consider not only the possibilities,
Yeah.
but also the potential challenges and how to navigate them responsibly.
Absolutely.
So, for example, we talked about how Synthesia.io allows you to create these AI avatars
Right.
that look and sound incredibly realistic.
Uh-huh.
So while this opens doors for amazing things like global communication,
Totally.
personalized learning, it also raises questions about,
Yeah.
how to ensure ethical use.
Right. How do we make sure this is used for good?
Exactly. It's all about finding a balance,
It is.
embracing the potential,
Yeah.
while also setting boundaries and safeguards to prevent misuse.
Yeah, it reminds me of how we approached the internet and social media.
Oh, totally.
There was so much excitement about the possibilities,
Of course.
but it took time
Yeah.
to develop best practices
Right.
to address issues like privacy,
Right.
misinformation.
It's like we're going through it all again.
It's a natural progression. As with any powerful technology, there's a learning curve. We need to experiment, adapt, and establish guidelines to ensure that AI is used for good and actually benefits society as a whole.
Well said.
Thank you.
We've touched upon some big, complex questions about the future of AI,
We have.
but ultimately, it's up to each of us to engage in these conversations
I agree.
and help shape how these technologies are integrated into our lives.
Absolutely. And that kind of brings us to the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Now that we've explored the what and the why behind these powerful AI websites,
Right.
let's shift gears and talk about the how.
Okay. I like it. All right. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We've talked about these incredible AI websites, the ones that feel like you're unlocking some secret level of productivity.
Right.
We explored some big picture questions about their impact,
Yeah.
but now
Yeah.
let's get down to brass tacks.
Let's do it.
We've talked about ChatGPT, but how can you actually use it to, say, brainstorm for a project?
So you can think of ChatGPT as like a super-powered brainstorming partner. Instead of just, bouncing ideas off of a colleague,
Yeah.
you're tapping into this vast database of knowledge
Right.
and creative potential.
So let's say you're working on a marketing campaign for a new product.
Okay.
You could ask ChatGPT something like, give me 10 unique marketing angles for a product that helps people learn a new language.
And what's so great is that you can refine those prompts
Yeah.
as you go.
Heavily.
If you're getting results that aren't quite hitting the mark,
Right.
rephrase your question or add more context.
All right. Now let's talk about a tool that can be a lifesaver for anyone who writes Copy.ai.
Yes.
It's amazing for generating marketing copy, website, content, social media posts, you name it.
One tip I would give is to actually train Copy.ai
Okay.
on your existing content.
Oh, interesting.
So feed it examples of your blog posts, website copy, social media captions
Okay.
to help it kind of learn your brand voice
That makes sense.
and style.
So it sounds more like you.
Exactly.
And you can also experiment with different tones of voice.
Yes.
If you need something playful and engaging, let Copy.ai know.
Right.
If you're going for a more professional and informative tone, adjust your prompts accordingly.
And remember, you don't have to use what it generates word for word.
Oh, good point.
Treat it as a starting point, and then you can edit and refine it
Right.
to make it your own.
Make it sound more human.
Exactly.
Okay, let's shift gears to visuals with Midjourney.
Fun.
This is where things get really fun. You can create some truly stunning artwork,
Yeah.
but it all starts with a prompt.
Yes. Be as specific as possible.
Okay.
Don't just say create a picture of a forest.
Yeah.
Tell Midjourney what kind of forest you want. A dense, ancient forest with towering redwoods, for example.
And you can even specify the mood and atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine asking Midjourney to create a mystical forest scene with glowing mushrooms and dappled sunlight.
Oh, I love that.
So cool.
The more detail you give, the more impressive the results will be.
And don't be afraid to experiment, play around with different art styles and see what happens.
Totally.
You might discover a whole new aesthetic you never knew you loved.
Absolutely.
All right, remember, Pictory.ai.
Yes.
It can transform written content into videos.
Yeah.
But here's a pro tip.
Okay.
Think beyond just turning your blog posts into videos.
I like it.
Imagine using Pictory.ai to create explainer videos for complex topics,
Oh, yeah.
product demos, or even social media stories.
That's a great idea.
It's a fantastic way to add visual interest and make your content more engaging.
Definitely.
You can also use Pictory.ai to create eye-catching trailers or teasers
Oh, smart.
for your longer videos.
Yeah.
These are great for grabbing attention on social media and driving traffic to your website.
Absolutely. And then don't underestimate the power of music.
Yes.
Sounddraw.io lets you create custom soundtracks that
Right.
perfectly complement your videos.
A good point.
Simple way to elevate your content and make it feel more professional.
So there you have it. We've given you a crash course in using these powerful AI tools.
We have. It's been fun.
And remember, this is just the beginning. As you experiment and get comfortable with these tools, you'll discover even more creative and innovative ways to use them.
You will.
The possibilities really are endless. Now, go forth in AI.
Go forth in AI.
We can't wait to see what you create. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.